I'm sitting there like, I'm honored that I look trustworthy, but you're trusting me with like the most precious thing in your life. That's crazy. A couple of weeks ago, my wife and Edina joined us. We all went to a theme park, and there was a food festival going on, and so we decided to all like scatter and go get certain features that they had, like specialty meals and stuff like that, so we could all try and enjoy. Right? Problem is, you got to find a place to sit. So I elected, look, if you guys want to go out and go get the stuff, I can sit here or maybe go find a table for us. So I ended up finding a table, and I happened to sit next to a middle-aged woman and her mother, and they had about 5 kids with them. One lady goes away because she wants to go get a wheelchair for the elderly lady, the mother, right? So, okay, I'm just sitting here, people watching. And then the elderly lady says, hey, I have to take one of my kids to the restroom. Do you mind watching the rest of the kids?
Oh.
The other 4?
Yes. I'm looking at her, and you're just on the spot.
Well, you just immediately go, sure, no, yeah,
no problem. Of course. I'm thinking, okay, maybe a minute or two. She's going to go to the restroom with the kid, come back. Should be no issue. 10 minutes later.
10 minutes?
15 minutes later.
Oh, then the lady comes back. Like,
I don't think that's fair.
Poor kid.
Bro, 20 minutes later.
Wait, so they literally left for 20 minutes?
20 minutes in the food court with a stranger. When they came back, should I have said something? I felt like even right now, I'm like, should I have confronted them about this? This is totally that's crazy. I would never leave my child with a stranger that I met and spoke to for like not even 45 seconds.
Do you lose your cool at any time?
Sit down and shut up.
Totally. Because they get to fighting. I can't enforce that. I can't go, hey, sit down.
You cannot be in the middle of it.
No.
Call us and tell us, should DRock at that point have said something? I'm embarrassed to admit, but I'd just be like, all right, have a great day. Take care. What would you do, Beto?
Hey, good morning. Hey, Morton. I would have said something. I would have said something to him.
And you think that would change
here's my
things?
invoice for babysitting.
You don't have to charge the invoice. You just look at the food the kids have and you go, you're not going to eat that, right? Give Uncle DRock a chicken strip.
I'll take that churro. You don't need that.
Hey,
yeah.
I would have straight out. Hey, I'm not a babysitter. I got things to do.
No, you don't. You're in
a
theme park.
Kids, but I had respect.
Yeah. Okay. So at that point, you would have come down really hard with the hammer on these guys and been like, "Hey, listen, I'm not your babysitter. You should have been back here sooner. Why were you gone so long?"
They should have taken the kids if they're going to be that long.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this, and tell me if you agree with this. Have you ever been in a theme park and you're like, well, I'm just going to go over here. I'll be right back. And then half an hour later, you're like, I had no idea what I was getting into.
No, I mean, that does happen. Yeah. That does happen.
You get into a line and you're like, oh, I thought it just went here. Like, no. It goes around the back of the building and back. Yeah.
And here's the funny part. You know how you like overthink things? And so like I'm sitting there like I'm honored that I look trustworthy, but you're trusting me with like the most precious thing in your life. That's crazy.
To me, that was like egregiously dangerous to do that because they don't know you at all.
Exactly.
Hey, Beto, thanks for calling, man. It's good to have you on. We're asking if you were left with a bunch of kids for about 20 minutes to watch them at a theme park, would you confront the parents when you're done? It's always good to hear from Ed. What do you think, Ed?
Yeah, after 5 minutes, I'm looking for one of the security guards that are walking around. Hey, somebody abandoned these kids. You should, call somebody.
After 5 minutes, don't you kind of think like, well, they're coming back?
I have no patience for people taking advantage of people. And that's taking advantage of your kindness. And here's your security. You can explain to them why you abandoned your kids.
You turn them into lost and found. Hey, Ed, thank you for calling. It's good to have you on. Adri's on the phone. Adri, what would you do in this situation? Confront the parents or just be like, have a great day, see ya?
Good morning, everybody. I would confront the parents, but only because, it's an amusement park. I party like a 12-year-old whenever I can. Mm-hmm. So if there's a bunch of 12-year-olds around me already, how am I supposed to party like a 12-year-old when there's a bunch of them around me?
Man, what a bunch of selfish people listening today, man.
I know.
I'm the only one that's like, all right, take care, I'm out of here.
Have you ever been to an amusement park? It's priorities. You go there with a set itinerary. I need to get on this ride at this time, or I'm going to get in line for this amount of time.
Yeah, so you're not for it either. Wow. Oh. Well, Adri, you know what? everybody, including DRock, feels like you. Like they probably would have confronted the parents. I'm like, hey, my time is over. I'm back to the right. Yeah. Adri, thank you for calling. Sonia, what do you think?
I can't believe all these people that are calling and answering how they're answering, because I would never in a million years agree to watch somebody's kids that I don't know. You don't do that. Why would you even think, oh, yes, I'll watch them for a second while you go do this or you go do that? You don't even know these people. Why would you agree to do that?
I mean, you're the total voice of reason, but there's a part of me that's like, okay.
Right.
There's a part of me, like probably DRock, like, sure, it's going to be a couple minutes. I understand you're in a bind.
I'll do my little civic duty.
Right.
of 2 minutes.
How do you know,
that turned into 20?
How do you know what their the agenda is? For all you know, they kidnap these kids.
Oh my God.
Someone's looking for them. They're like, here, watch them really fast. And then the security comes like, hey, what are you doing with those kids? We've been looking for them. Their parents are looking for them.
Listen, Sonia.
I never even thought of that.
No, listen, Sonia.
Oh, my God.
You're so way off on that one.
You
want to know something?
Yeah.
Have you seen how much it costs to get into a theme park? No way are kidnappers taking 5 kids to a theme park.
All right. Paying full price?
Yeah.
No, the kidnappers kidnapped them from the theme park.
Oh,
and then
okay,
right
got
when they
you.
were going to get caught, they dropped them off with you.
Oh my God.
And then their folks are looking for them. We're all good. Yeah.
And now you're going to jail.